Hello everyone and welcome to WP Ask Me. In this video I'm going to cover an alternative responsive slider. The slider I'm going to cover in this video can be found on Code Canyon, and it's called LayerSlider Responsive WordPress Slider Plugin. Once you activate the plugin, you're going to have a LayerSlider WP menu area, and we'll click all sliders. And I already have one slider here, but I'm going to create a new one for this video. So I'll give the slider a name. The width, since we're still using the Gumby framework, I'm going to make it 940. And I'll give it a height of 350 pixels. And yes, we're going to keep this as responsive. For now, I'll simply use the default skin. We'll keep the background color white. And save changes. So once again, I'm not going into too much detail on this video. There's some main things that I want to cover, and I don't want to spend too much time on detail because this is a paid plugin. So if you have any questions, post them in the forums on WP Ask Me. And so let's begin with creating a basic slider. So I'll give it a background image. And you'll notice that the image that I've uploaded is exactly the same dimensions as the slider that I've created. That's important if you want to maintain the best image quality. And so I'm going to set a thumbnail for this slide. So that's going to be used. We'll add a link. Set the target. And here we are. So one of the things I really like about this plugin is the layers feature. And so I'm going to add a new layer. Make it a level 3 heading. And so you can see that my layer is here. And I'll just place that here. And let's add a transition in. So I'll make it slide in from the right and the transition out. And slide to the bottom and preview. And so the next thing, I'll add another layer for the join button. So this time we're going to use an image. I'll scoot this down here. Let's make this slide in from the left. And let's slide out to the top. Now let's take a look. So here we have one slide. I'll go ahead and save the changes on this one. So one other thing, as you can see, I have already linked the entire slide. However, I can also link individual layers that are inside of the slide. So for example, on this join now, if I click the link, we can apply a URL and set the link behavior. You can also apply styling controls as well as attributes to the link. So I'll add another slide. And for this slide, I'm going to add a solid background. So it's going to be a solid white background. And for the thumbnail, I'll select this image. And now I have a solid white background. And I'll begin adding layer elements. You can drag this around, and here we are. I'll add a new layer. Let's move this over here. And here, instead of linking the entire slide, I am only going to link this layer. Save changes. And finally, I'm going to add a slide with a video on it. So I'm also going to add the solid white background. And then I'm going to select the div/video. And then I'll take a video. So I'll just use one from my YouTube. Now, if you wanted to add layers on top of that, on top of the video, that's possible also. Let's take a look. And so here we are. It also has a skin editor, a transition builder, and you can create custom styles. In the global settings, you can change the appearance. Feel free to post in the forums. Thank you, and bye for now.